Hi girls, I thought that I would do a brief video to show you some ways to get some leadership hours. I know some of you are looking for ways to get them before the end of the year for NCL. The last day to do philanthropy or leadership hours is Saturday, May 31st, and our NCL year starts next Sunday, June 1st. So I'm going to show you on my desktop because that's the way I prefer to navigate the website, but you could also use the app and there'll be similar tabs and instructions. So once you log in, you'll go to NCL Inc. Resources. It's up here at the top and you'll click on that. And then over to the left are a lot of tabs that are very helpful. So if you go down to Ticktocker tools right here, one thing you can do is go to position resources, and then you're going to go to this very top link and it's job training videos and resources. So for each of your positions, whether it's an elected board position or an appointed position, they will have videos, PowerPoints, job descriptions, and roundtables. So you could go through all of that material. And I am going to ask for everybody to present their job responsibilities at our first meeting, in whether it's, I don't know if it'll be in July or September or probably August, to prepare for the T. But that way you'll be prepared for that. And the more you all take ownership of your responsibilities, the smoother the meetings go and the more you get out of it. So that's a place you can go. If you go under programs and events, there's a lot of things here. You could watch the different videos. There's one from authors. There's a leadership hours learning library, and it shows you different jobs and how you get hours. There is like the core program is an awesome thing to look at. If you click on that, you'll go down and it has all the like planning calendars and agenda templates. This is how we run our meetings, and these are good ways to figure out how the year will work. There's a survey you can take. It was due on the 20th. They wanted it done by the 23rd, but you can still take it. It's still open. So you can also then go down to our specific grade for next year, 11th grade, and there's some videos and some different things about the programming. We did some of these plays last year, and I really enjoyed them. I think they're a great addition to the programming for NCL. So you can look at see what some of the different ideas are. You can watch them, and then you could say, hey, I really want to do the mentoring or the appreciating my leadership styles. So that's another place you can check out and get hours for investigating. So I'm going to go back up here. There's a DEI resources. There's some videos and resources you can look over there. You can look at our philanthropies that are our national philanthropies. There's an etiquette section. So anyway, there's all sorts of things here. If you just click through these and read them and spend time on them, it's a great way to get leadership hours. Another thing I was going to tell you is just to make sure that you are thinking back to any meetings you attended, and if you prepared for them ahead of time and then made a report, if you brought a snack, if you helped clean up afterwards, you may be missing some leadership hours that you've actually already done, so you can pay attention to that as well. Just while I have you here, just to make sure you know, if you want to find your requirements, you click right here on your name under requirements, and then it will tell you, philanthropy hours are here, leadership hours are here, and what you've done and what you still need. So that's where you can do that. And another thing is, if you're not sure, if you perhaps didn't log an hour that you earned, you can go to your profile page, and if you go down to, sorry, it takes a minute to get down there. If you go down to positions, for one thing, it'll tell you what positions you've had in case you don't remember, because we've been doing this for a while. But then there's also shift history right here, and you can make sure that you have logged the hours that you've actually worked. And then if you wanted to go down to your meetings, I guess they're not here. Meetings would be back under if you just went to your picture and you went to requirements, that's where you're going to make sure that all the meetings that you thought that you attended are there. So you can check there. I'm not finding the best way to do that as we're speaking. So, oh, there you go. If you click on the second one, the ones that says fulfilled, it'll tell you the meetings you've gone to and what it was, whether it was a TikToker meeting or a joint meeting. So that's where you can check your meetings, because sometimes we just forget to check them. We can talk about this more, but you're welcome to call me. If you're on the Zoom call at 4, we can discuss it a little bit more, but I just wanted to make sure that you had a full overview of your opportunities. And again, don't hesitate to call me if you have any questions. Okay, thanks, bye.